Are you over 65? Be careful about the nuts you eat every day. Did you know that simply choosing the wrong type of nuts can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 48%? This isn't meant to scare you, it's a fact supported by multiple reliable medical studies. What's even more concerning is that many nuts we often think of as healthy, even those promoted as good for seniors, can actually lead to serious issues like chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, and even worsen cognitive decline as we age. If you enjoy eating nuts, that's great. They can be a nutritional powerhouse that supports heart health, brain function, and even helps keep your bones strong. However, not all nuts are suitable for an aging body. Some may contain natural toxins, unhealthy fats, or trigger silent inflammatory responses without you even realizing it. The good news is you don't have to give up eating nuts completely. Instead, learning which ones to choose can provide tremendous health benefits. In today's article, I'll share with you 4 types of nuts that people over 65 should eat daily to support heart, brain, and bone health. I'll also reveal 4 types of nuts to avoid so you don't unknowingly invite health problems. Some of this information might surprise you, but it will help you make smart choices for yourself and your loved ones. Don't miss out, this article could be the key to maintaining your long-term health and mental sharpness. If you find this topic helpful, share the article with friends or family members who are also looking for safe nutrition solutions after age 65. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What's your favorite type of nut? For nuts adults over 65 should eat daily for better health and mental sharpness. As we pass the age of 65, our bodies naturally begin to go through many changes. Bones become more fragile, memory may not be as sharp as it once was, and the risks of heart disease and diabetes increase. But here's the good news. These changes don't have to be inevitable. With a proper diet, especially by adding the right healthy nuts, older adults can maintain energy, mental clarity, and an excellent quality of life for many years to come. Here are 4 nuts you should include in your daily diet. Almonds, your partner for strong bones. If you're looking for a food that supports both bone and heart health, almonds are an excellent choice. Almonds are rich in calcium and magnesium, 2 essential minerals that help maintain bone density and prevent osteoporosis, a common condition for people over 65. Just 15 to 20 almonds a day can provide a significant amount of calcium. In addition, almonds contain monounsaturated fats that help lower LDL bad cholesterol and support heart health. This is especially important since the risk of heart disease increases with age. Even better, almonds are a great source of fiber, which helps reduce the risk of constipation, a common concern for older adults. Studies also show that the antioxidants in almonds may help prevent brain cell damage and maintain long-term memory. Pro tip: choose almonds with the thin brown skin intact because it contains flavonoids. Combined with vitamin E, they form a powerful antioxidant duo. Walnuts, brain and heart nutrition powerhouse. It's no coincidence that walnuts are often called brain food. Not only do they resemble the shape of the brain, but their nutrients also directly benefit it. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid ALA. Omega-3s help maintain the flexibility of brain cell membranes and support neurotransmission. This becomes especially important as we age since our brain's signal transmission tends to decline. Walnuts also contain polyphenol compounds that fight inflammation and may lower the risk of neurological conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. One study showed that older adults who ate walnuts daily had significantly better cognitive function and mental flexibility. Recommended amount: 7 to 9 walnut halves per day. Store walnuts in the refrigerator to prevent them from becoming rancid. Pistachios, managing blood pressure and protecting vision. Worried about blood pressure or age-related macular degeneration? Add pistachios to your diet. Pistachios are high in potassium and naturally low in sodium, helping to regulate blood pressure without medication. Some studies have found that pistachios can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, an effect similar to some medications but without side effects. Pistachios are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that protect the macula in the eyes and help prevent macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in people over 60. Bonus: shelling pistachios slows down eating, helping you control your portions. This also helps maintain fine motor skills in older adults. Recommended amount: about 49 pistachios per day. Brazil nuts, the hidden key to thyroid health. Last but not least, Brazil nuts are a silent hero for supporting thyroid function, an organ often overlooked as we age. Brazil nuts have the highest selenium content of any nut. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day provide over 100% of your daily selenium needs. Selenium is crucial for helping the thyroid produce hormones that regulate metabolism, energy, and even mood. Selenium also helps protect myelin, the protective covering around nerves. This supports reaction time and cognitive processing speed, which can decline with age. Note: eat in moderation. Too much selenium can cause side effects, so stick to 1 to 2 nuts per day. Choose nuts in their shells for longer nutrient preservation. In summary, choosing the right nuts can not only boost your nutrition but also protect your heart, support brain function, and strengthen bones for adults over 65. A few small changes to your daily diet can make a big difference in your quality of life. If you found this information helpful, share the article with friends or family. And don't forget to leave a comment. What's your favorite type of nut? We'd love to hear your story. 4 types of nuts people over 65 should avoid to protect their health. Making smart food choices plays a major role in maintaining good health as we age past 65. While nuts are often considered healthy snacks, not all of them are suitable for an aging body. Some nuts can pose hidden risks, especially when consumed frequently or when not processed properly. Here are 4 types of nuts older adults should avoid or eat very sparingly to protect their heart, liver, joints, and memory. 1. Peanuts, a hidden risk for liver and heart health. While peanuts are a staple in many American households, they pose significant health risks for people over 65. First, peanuts are not true nuts but legumes that grow underground, making them more susceptible to mold contamination that produces aflatoxin. This toxin can harm the liver and increase the risk of cancer over time. Peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can disrupt the balance with omega-3s and contribute to chronic inflammation, a major risk factor for heart disease and arthritis. More concerning, peanuts can trigger subtle inflammatory reactions even in those without obvious allergies. Older adults, who often have a sensitive immune system and may be on blood thinners, are at added risk because vitamin K in peanuts can interfere with medication. Advice: if you love peanut butter, consider switching to healthier nuts like almonds or pistachios to avoid these risks. 2. Cashews, a silent threat to blood sugar and bone health. Cashews are delicious and often seen as a healthy snack. However, they are high in carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce, which can spike blood sugar quickly. This is particularly dangerous for those with diabetes or prediabetes, which affects nearly 50% of Americans over 65. Cashews are also high in oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium in the intestines and reduce its absorption, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. Older adults already face decreased bone density and must be especially cautious. Additionally, the smooth, curved shape of cashews can pose a choking risk, especially for those with swallowing difficulties or dental issues. Advice: if you enjoy creamy, textured nuts, try swapping cashews for walnuts or a handful of dry, roasted, unsalted pistachios. 3. Macadamia nuts, hidden risk for weight and heart health. There is no denying that macadamia nuts are rich and delicious. However, they are also extremely high in calories, about 200 calories and 22 grams of fat per ounce, most of it saturated fat. People over 65 generally have slower metabolisms and find weight management more challenging. Eating too many macadamias can raise LDL bad cholesterol levels and strain heart health. Additionally, due to their dense, hard texture, macadamias can damage teeth, especially in those with dentures, crowns, or weakened enamel. Advice: instead of macadamias, choose heart-friendly nuts like almonds or pistachios. 4. Pine nuts: hidden risks for medication interactions and taste issues. Pine nuts may sound healthy, but they carry hidden dangers for older adults. Studies show that pine nuts contain compounds that can interfere with over 60% of prescription medications commonly used by seniors, including blood pressure meds, statins, and antidepressants. Pine nuts can also cause pine mouth, a reaction that leaves a metallic taste lingering for days or even weeks, negatively impacting appetite and leading to unintended weight loss. Pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats that oxidize easily, creating inflammatory compounds that can worsen arthritis or chronic inflammatory diseases. Advice: people over 65 should avoid pine nuts, especially if taking multiple medications or dealing with inflammation or taste disorders. Conclusion: choose smart, live strong. Not all nuts are right for everyone, especially when your body needs extra care as you age. Being aware of which nuts to avoid can help protect your heart, liver, weight, and memory, all critical for maintaining quality of life in your senior years. Remember, nutrition is the key to longevity and mental sharpness. Even small changes in your eating habits today can make a big difference in your health tomorrow. If you found this information helpful, please share it with friends or family members over 65. And feel free to leave a comment. Have you had any experiences choosing the right nuts for your diet? We would love to hear your story. Conclusion: small choices build big health after 65. Turning 65 is not the end of optimal health, it's the beginning of a new chapter where daily choices can make a big difference. As we have seen, choosing the right nuts not only protects the heart and boosts memory, but also supports strong bones and maintains daily energy. However, the key is not just knowing which nuts are good or should be avoided. It's about maintaining smart and consistent eating habits. You don't need to change everything overnight. Instead, start with the smallest steps. Eat a handful of almonds or walnuts each day instead of sugary snacks. Choose pistachios over potato chips to help manage blood pressure naturally. Limit cashews and peanuts, or better yet, avoid them completely if you are taking medication or have heart or blood sugar issues. And don't forget to drink enough water and stay physically active with light exercises like walking or senior-friendly yoga to support digestion and circulation. The most important thing? Stay consistent. Small changes repeated daily will bring lasting benefits that you can start feeling within just a few weeks. Health doesn't come from a single perfect meal. It comes from hundreds of smart choices made throughout the year. If you found these tips helpful, please share them so friends and loved ones your age can benefit too. And leave a comment. Which nuts have you tried adding to your diet? What changes have helped you feel healthier and more energetic? We would love to hear your story. Remember, taking care of yourself today is the gift you give your future self.